Wow.
Alrighty, thumbs up as we go on to our 16th fighter tonight out of the 155-pound class. Your first fighter out of the red corner, fighting out of Ground Control, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, your hometown boy. Please welcome out Noah Yenrick.
Whoa, second WWE walkout song of the night, and this time it's the Rated R Superstar.
Every young man just fancies himself some form of fighter, even if it's a WWE style wrestler. Like, what kid hasn't fantasized about doing that? Like, even guys who pursue legitimate combat sports careers, you know they all loved wrestling.
Oh yeah. There's such a big crossover of like legitimate martial arts fan to WWE fan. I mean, it really.
It's not a big leap.
If you read the comments on the UFC WWE merger post, you would think that's not the case. But that, in my experience, as someone who's actually been in a lot of gyms, that they love
everybody.
That shit. Yeah.
They all love wrestling. When a guy comes into the gym and we're talking wrestling and he kind of like crinkles up his nose or kind of doesn't act like he knows what we're talking about, I warn him.
You're not going to like it here.
I'll say, if you have no opinion and you don't watch wrestling, cool. But if you have a negative, crappy opinion, you keep that thing to yourself and you keep quiet about it.
Or you're getting a stunner.
It's just say that you never watched it. Just say you didn't have a dad. You know, just tell me you didn't have a dad.
See, I didn't, but John Cena was my dad.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin was my dad. Vince McMahon was my dad.
We got some drama at the pre-fight ritual over there where they got to sort out the guy and make sure his fingernails are short and make sure he doesn't have any weapons tucked into his shorts. No toothpicks in his mouth.
Check the toenails.
Yeah.
Always check the toenails.
You got to check. Remember Benson Henderson?
Yeah.
He always fought with a toothpick in his mouth.
So
Yeah.
scary.
It boggles my mind.
Oh, didn't have the mouth guard. You need that to get in a fight.
Yeah, mouth guard makes you, mouth guard makes you feel stronger too.
It does.
There you go. Noah Yenrick is from Ground Control here in Winston-Salem. He's making his debut.
His opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, out of O'Malley Uprise MMA, Burlington, North Carolina, welcome out Kelvis Fayle.
I think it's Kelvis Fayle.
And you know a little bit about this guy, right?
I know this gym. I'm familiar with the group there. Kelvis, I've seen spar a couple times. He sparred my boy Josh. Very, very tall, awkward, long fighter. Hard to deal with the range.
Somebody left these.
Oh, Malo Cups. That's cool. Did they also leave a Blockbuster membership card or something like that from the 90s as well?
I don't know. But I promise you, I'm going to eat that.
If that's still here at the end of this fight, it's getting consumed.
Yeah. You don't leave candy around the announce table. Oh my God.
When was the last time you had one of those?
I never have.
Oh, I haven't had one since I was like 8 years old. Yeah, I believe Kelvis actually used to train with Derek Brunson in Wilmington. Much like my boy Will McKinney over there, he also moved from Brunson's in Wilmington out to the big town of Burlington and had nowhere else to train, and found out that there's some guys with a garage that has a bunch of spare tires on a wall that are looking to throw hands.
And that's called O'Malley Uprise MMA.
Yeah, Rory O'Malley, the white guy with dreads there in the corner. That is the
I know,
coach.
yeah. And then Addison.
Oh, yeah.
Henry.
I love Addison.
Yeah, good fighter.
Addison does his fight camps with us, and he's in camp right now for a title fight, October 21st in Titans of the Cage, and we're so excited to have him fighting again. Special athlete Addison is, in my opinion. And I tell you, Kelvis looks a little mannish since the last time I saw him. I guess he had long hair, so he looked a little younger, but looks like he's really fleshed out here. And like I said, the big thing you're going to have to deal with Kelvis is how long he is. His arms are supernaturally long.
But that's how you do it.
Yeah, you get inside. Get inside and look for the ground control.
He crashed in right away. He's got that leg hooked up. He's got his underhook.
Nice positioning on the leg. That's the thing I see guys mess up the most consistently is where's their knee.
But he doesn't have any head position.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing anything with his head.
But you can win the head battle later if you get the knee inside. If you get the knee inside, you can glue them to the wall. Kelvis is doing a really good job so far of framing out.
Big knees.
That is a big knee right there.
And with this much of a height disparity, head position can sometimes be literally a tall order.
Boom.
Oh, wait, was that legal?
Larry definitely stepped in like, was that legal?
Good, again, a good basic takedown. And now Fayle.
Yeah, Kelvis is using that overhook now. He's trying to, but it's not going to do him much favors.
Just sort of delaying things rather than improving your position. He puts his feet to the cage even though he's halfway across the cage from it. And Yenrick turns him away so he can't use his feet on that cage anymore.
Yeah, just not seeing the proper grappling responses from Kelvis here. Not seeing frames, not seeing an urgency to get the hips in control.
Didn't get an underhook.
High mount for Yenrick here. Noah Yenrick now looking at a triangle on Fayle, and it's sometimes harder to triangle the longer guy.
Oh my God, that's tight.
That is super tight.
And he's hooked the leg so he can't lift him.
Noah Yenrick by armbar from the triangle.
And Kelvis Fayle holding his left arm.
Yeah, I
wonder if he didn't also have a piece of an armbar in there with the triangle.
I mean, look at it. That's definitely what he tapped to. Watch what he taps to right here. He picks him up, and then when he picks him up, he goes for this arm, legs together, and now he just lays back.
It's the arm bar.
Yeah, arm bar there from triangle for Noah Yenrick.
What a finish. Noah Yenrick tapping out Kelvis Fayle with an arm bar in the very first round. He had the game plan from the beginning to neutralize the reach advantage that Kelvis Fayle had over him. Crashing immediately to a body lock, wrestling him up against the cage, then finishing him by a submission. The crowd very excited for Noah Yenrick. Ground control is here in Winston-Salem, so it makes sense that he'd have a good turnout of friends
Your
and family.
winner, 1 minute, 45 seconds in the first round stoppage by armbar. Out of the red corner, Noah Yenrick.
I'm here, let's face the camera. I'm here with the winner, Noah Yenrick. Noah representing ground control in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. First Fight For It show we've done here. You brought out a ton of people, it sounds like. You got the loudest response of the night. How does it feel to get such a win in such a fashion in front of these supporters?
First of all, I got to give all thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, I would not have been able to do any of this. Through his faith, it is very strong. And I just want everyone to know that Jesus, his hand is always there for y'all tonight. And that's what I do this for. I do it all for his glory. Secondly, I got to give thanks to my team, Jeff Cope, Daquan Blair, Braden, Eric, and everybody at Ground Control and Road Combat Club up in Asheville, Johnny Buck. I just want to thank all y'all. And just, God bless you all. Have a good night.
Sure, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, since he wants to get out of here, let's give it it up for Noah Yenrick. What a performance.
He just earned his purple belt.
Hey, let's hear it for the purple belt by armbar, Noah Yenrick.
Noah Yenrick's coach giving him his purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as a reward for a great display. Yeah.